Now comes the question, how we can earn money in the system. There are two ways. There are two different types of matrix in the system. One is A2 matrix, which is a 2 by 2 matrix, which happens in two level, and another is A3 matrix, which is a 2 by 3 matrix, which happens in three levels. 2 by 2 matrix is really simple. You have two people in the first level, two people of them, which is four people in the second level, total of six people. Similarly, when we talk about A3 matrix, so there are two people in three levels. So it makes 2, 4, and 8, total of 14 people in the total three levels. So these are the two category of matrix what we have here in Adazo. And now, how many slots do we have, and or what is the basic slots? So the system starts with a small slot of 10 ADA, and it goes all the way up to 20,480 ADA is the maximum ADA we can purchase and have the slots. 10 ADA to 20,480 in A2 as well as in A3. So to start the system, the minimum is 20 ADA, because whenever you purchase the first package, system or the smart contract will automatically buy the slots of yours in A2 and A3 10 ADA each. So you should have 20 ADA to start the business, which is a bare minimum. In current price, it's even less than $10. That means with just $10, somebody can change their life and change their fortune forever if they are ready to put a bit of effort and learn the system. After this 10 ADA slots, it's our choice. We can buy 20, 40, 80 up to 20,480, either first in A2 or in A3 or in both. Whatever way you wish, it's totally in our control. There is no fixed compulsion that you have to buy this or A2 or A3 or anything like that. It is totally on us. We can play as the way we wish. Now, since we have two matrices, let me explain you how the income is being distributed in the A2 matrix. It is really simple. We have only six people, two in the first, four in the second level, and all the money is being distributed here. So in the first level, the percentage of allocation is 40%. Second level is 60%. So it makes 40 plus 60, 100% distribution is happening here in these two levels itself. From these two income, whatever income you are going to make in the A2 matrix, 10% will go to a share pool, which means 36% will be your net income in the level 1, 54 will be in the level 2, which makes it total of 288% from all the four people. But remember, the last two IDs, fifth and sixth IDs, this income will be used to recycle your ID. So that means 54 and 54, 108% will be used to recycle, from which 100 will be used to take your rebirth, and 8% will again go to a global share pool. That means whenever a new ID is being placed, 10% goes into a share pool, and when a recycle happens, 8% again goes to a share pool. I will explain you what happens with the share pool later, but this is very simple. 40% and 60% is being distributed in the level 1 and level 2. For example, if you are introducing somebody, this is you sponsored your friend Jack, and Jack referred somebody called Thomas. And once Thomas is being introduced, Jack receives 40% commission, you receive 60% commission. That's all. After deducting the pool amount, it will be 54 and 36, which means total 90% is the amount which gets credited into your wallet. So you don't need to place a withdrawal request. The amount automatically comes into your wallet instantly. All the transactions are deployed on Binance Smart Chain, and ADA will be coming to your wallet irrespective of the price, because all the calculation is happening in terms of ADA. Now talking about A3 is pretty simple. We have only three levels, 1, 2, and 3. So the percentage of allocation is 10% in level 1, 20% in level 2, 50% in level 3. That makes it 50 plus 20, 70 plus 10, 80%. And another 20% is being paid to the direct referral. That means if you refer somebody and if that person comes in your first level, then you get 10% for the level plus 20% for the direct. That means if somebody is placed on your this green slots and he is being sponsored by you, your total income will be 30%. If the same guy is placed on this purple slots, then your income will be 20+% of level and 20% of direct. That means your income will be 40% from the same slot. And if the same person, if these 6 positions are filled, and if he comes from any position from 7 to 11, then you will be getting 50% for the level 3, 20% for direct. That means your total income will be 70%. Just imagine you are in $1,000 slot, just giving you an example, and you refer somebody and he is getting placed here in 8th or 9th slot. You straight away get 70% of that. From $1,000, you straight away get $700. This guy will get $100, he will get $200. So all the $1,000 is being distributed between you 3 people. And this makes it so exciting because the entire control is in our hand. We have all the power to make as much money as we want. We don't need to get dependent on anybody. We don't need to think that the company is going to scam, company is going to run away with money, like which happens with most of the centralized companies, because all the money is distributed here itself between us and our team. And 20% of all the incomes in A3 matrix goes to a global pool, which makes this plan much more advanced than any matrix plan in the market which has ever been released. And when you recycle also, the last 3 IDs will be used for recycle. That means the net amount of 40% of 3 accounts, that is 40 into 3, 120%. With that, 100% will be used for your recycle and 20 will again go to the share pool. So every time when this complete cycle is being filled, so you make a total income of 480% if you have only 5 directs also out of these 14. And if you remove the recycle and the pool income, you still make 360% of as a profit. And plus you still have a new account which is ready to give you another 360% during the next completion of the cycle. And you don't need to put money again and again, because once you buy a slot, it will keep getting recycled and again and again. And you can make this 360% profit. It's not including your capital. 360% plus capital, you can make as many times as you want. There will be many people who will get this cycle completed in a month. There will be some leaders who get it completed in a week. There can be leaders who get it completed in a day also. And even there can be a possibility that some of us can get it completed in an hour or even 10 minutes as well. Just imagine every hour you have $1,000 account, you are making $3,600 profit out of that. And the $1,000 is still there, which is going to give you another 3,600, another 3,600, another 3,600. And it is very easy to duplicate just 2 people. And this is the fastest duplication when you have 2 people. Because those people who have experience in matrix, there are some matrices which deal with a cycle of 2 or multiples of 2 and some with multiple of 3. And the fastest and the easiest and the best way to earn as much income as possible is with the matrix of 2 people. And it makes it really, really exciting that we can have a really, really crazy income with A3 slot as well. Until now, A2 and A3 matrix is very unique. First of all, if you see here also in A2 matrix, normally, this type of smart contract plan was for the first time was introduced by companies like Forsage or Lionshare, and there were many companies which came in the initial days. And in those type of companies, never was there an opportunity that this ID number 1 and 2 get any income when this cycle is completed, because the only person who makes income was you and your upline. But here, you makes money, your upline makes money for sure. But along with that, just imagine you gave this spillover to this ID number 1 and 2. He haven't even started recommending this business. He just came on your trust and he just took a placement. And since you don't have a third position, it is by default that the third ID will come below him. 4th, 5th, 6th, and so on will follow this. What will happen? This guy hasn't even started recommending this business to anybody, but still he has received 40% from this ID number 3, 40% from this guy, 40% from this guy, 40% from this guy. So he has already received 80% of his capital back without even sharing this business to anybody. What do you think, guys? If somebody gets 80% of his capital within a day or 2, without even talking about this business to anybody, he is going to be mad, my dear friends. He is definitely going to talk about this plan. He is going to share it like crazy. And when he start doing it, he definitely will make money and you are also going to make money. That means duplication happens here very, very fast because every sale, every spillover you're going to give him is going to give him 40% money. Similarly, when you give this spillover to him, this guy 3 also made 10%, this guy also made 20%. So every sale, every spillover is not going empty. It is going to give money for everybody.